Hey, everybody. Welcome to Better Assholes. I'm your host, Sean Empire, and here is Saturday. And here is the most, I guess, interesting thing that's happened all week to me. And I really wanted to mention this because it involves a big company, right? And just like, fuck, incredible. Anyways, it's, okay, so it's Uber Eats. Those guys, man, fuck Uber Eats. That had to be one of the craziest experiences. And let me explain what happened and why I'm even talking about it right now. Listen, last night we were going to just hang out, a family, watch a little, I think it was wrestling or something. We watched a little WWE, have some chicken sandwiches. You go, chicken sandwiches. Well, we just figured, KFC had these, I guess, big fat crunchy chicken sandwiches, and we said, well, you know what, maybe we'll order half a dozen sandwiches and just sit back, watch some wrestling, eat some chicken sandwiches. We had some soup and some other nice stuff. It was snowing, it was cold, it made sense. So we placed this order for Uber, and we get, the alert, food's coming and whatever after a while. So I mean, it was snowy. It's, almost Christmas. There's basically no one doing this. So it was about an hour and a half for us to get our food. Okay, so we're waiting. I get an alert that the food's almost there. This Uber Eats driver, drives by my house and ends up pulling in front of one of my neighbor's houses. And so I'm watching out the window. I'm watching. And then I see the Uber guy parked in the middle of the street, hands over my food to my neighbor. My neighbor goes into his house and just, I guess, eats my meal. I contact the Uber driver and I say, hey, buddy, I just saw you at the window. You just gave my food to somebody that's not me. Didn't you see the number on his house and the number of my house and notice that they were different numbers and decide to? He goes, well, in an Indian accent, hey, I saw the guy. I called him. I said, you order food? He said, yes, I give him the food. I said, yeah. So you didn't check like what house you were, like you just gave the food to the first guy that you saw outside instead of, looking at the house number. There's supposed to be a PIN number, maybe ask for my name, nothing, right? Out in the middle of the street, just gave my food to some guy. If you've ever tried to contact Uber customer support, is horrible. It's impossible to get anything accomplished. So I spend another half an hour trying to get Uber to refund my money or send some more food or whatever. 45 minutes comes. I finally am able to place another order that takes an hour and a half. So meanwhile, I'm pretty much 3 hours waiting for food. My neighbor just ate my whole entire. He actually sat there, took that meal, went inside, ate my food. This fucking Uber driver, he said, oh, I'm going to come back. I'm going to pick up the food from the guy and drop it off at your house. I'm looking at the window. I see the Uber guy go all the way down the street, come all the way back and go home. Now, to make it worse, Uber gave me a credit for the food so I could reorder it, but they actually charged me for the tip for the first guy. So I actually paid a tip twice for no reason. And the first guy, fucked me. So this is, why I'm going to cancel this Uber fucking membership, delete that app, and go harass them or whatever, because this is fucking ridiculous, right? And so for the tip, you should give me a tip, Uber, for having to put up with your bullshit. This is every single time I've ever ordered anything from Uber. It's been a horrible experience ordering Uber Eats. Whether the food's horrible, the drivers are horrible. And the drivers here are always some sort of refugee. And they don't understand. They don't know where they are. They can't speak English. They don't understand what they're doing. They don't know how to drive a car. So you get guys. I had one guy follow my ditch once, right? So it's just fucking horrible. Do I recommend Uber Eats? Never, never, never for nothing. Never. Fuck those guys. Anyways, hey, you know what? We're better assholes. Stick to it. Have a good one. Happy Saturday.